Did you know?
If you're a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you can bring your spouse or partner to Canada to live permanently, and there's no income requirement.
So how does it actually work?
It's called spousal sponsorship, and it's one of the most popular family immigration programs. You, the sponsor, promise to support your spouse financially for 3 years after they arrive.
That legal promise is called an undertaking.
The government charges about $1345 in total fees. That includes the sponsorship fee, the processing fee, the permanent residence fee, and biometrics. There's no minimum income you need to prove, which makes it easier than sponsoring parents or grandparents.
There are two main pathways. Inland is when your spouse is already in Canada on temporary status, like a visitor or student visa, and they can apply for an open work permit while waiting. Outland is when your spouse is abroad, and it's faster. The big catch? If an outland application is refused, you can appeal. If an inland one is refused, it's much harder to challenge.
When you sign the undertaking, you're making a legal promise. You have to cover their food, shelter, clothing, and health costs for 3 years starting from the day they become a permanent resident. Even if you divorce or separate after they land, you're still financially responsible for those 3 years. And if they need government benefits during that time, you have to pay the government back.
Processing times depend on which path you choose and which province you're moving to. Outland is generally faster, while inland takes longer because your spouse stays in Canada during the wait. But it varies, so you'll want to check the official government timelines before you apply. Spousal sponsorship lets Canadian families reunite and grow.
Whether you're the sponsor or the one being sponsored, now you know the basics: no income test, a 3-year undertaking, and a choice between inland and outland.
Want to dive deeper into the application process or have questions about your specific situation? Check out our next video.